ride?
Where to?
Oh, just round the village. Show you the sights.
I haven't got a bike.
Oh, there's one in the shed.
I read your paper on megalithic lunar observatories. I was very impressed.
Checking my references as a tenant?
Oh, my dear fellow, don't be so modest. Anyone with the faintest interest in astrophysics has heard of Adam Brake.
We must have more than a faint interest to have come across the observatories paper.
I dabble, you know. It's difficult not to speculate. Inside the circle.
Odd, that.
Odd?
Matthew coming across that picture.
Perhaps the picture came across him.
Happy day! Come on!
When your work here is finished, you'll stay.
I'm afraid I can't afford to. I've a growing boy to bring up. My wife died 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
I have Matthew. He's a great consolation.
How did he take it?
Very well at first, but...
But what?
Well, I found it was unwise to let him handle any of my wife's possessions, her books, things like that. He began remembering incidents with her in incredible detail. It's morbid, really.
Perhaps the change of scene will help.
I hope so.
Another reason for your staying on. What's his future?
Astrophysics, probably. I think he's inherited some of my...
Intelligence?
Curiosity.
Happy day, Mrs. Warner.
Happy day, Bob. Cornets for two?
Malt ice cream?
No, Bob, no thanks.
2, please, Mrs. Warner.
Vanilla?
And chocolate. Vanilla and chocolate.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Just arrived.
Why were you staring through our window?
I heard you were coming.
What?
New people. We need new people here.
Why?
We've got to stick together.
My trees.
Who's she?
That's Sandra. Her mum looks after the museum.
She's strange.
Yes, I know.
She says funny things.
Happy day, boys.
Happy day, Mrs. Warner. That's because she's not a happy one.
What's a happy one?
Someone who's happy, of course.
How long do you prefer staying here?
Oh, the university's given me 3 more months' research.
3 months?
And then my grant runs out.
Doesn't sound a very long time for much serious research.
Oh, that's the end of a year's work.
Ah, George, I brought you a new customer, Mr. Brake. He's with us for a while. Our drinking man, I hope.
I'll have a whiskey.
2 large ones, if you please.
Right.
Margaret Smythe, another new arrival. She's curator of the museum. Widowed, 1 daughter. Margaret, this is Adam. Adam Brake. Poor fellow doesn't know anyone in the village and wants to be taken under your wing.
Why mine?
I think he likes the look of the feathers.
Maybe. I think I'm going to need your help. I'm doing some research on the circle, the stones.
I know. A village is a small place, Mr. Adam.
May I? I'm as up to date as academically possible on the circle, but... Well, I'm sure you must have some theories.
Oh, yes. I've plenty of theories.
I'd very much like to hear them.
Well, come to the museum tomorrow. We can talk then.
Serie. And, etc.
Thank you.
Welcome to Milbury, Mr. Brake.
Indeed. And may I include you both in my usual toast? Old times and new.
No, that's not. This one's a juicy one.
Oh, that's
Terrible. Where's the fly?
Hey, that's him who made this. You should sit there for the moment.
Thanks.
Well, Kevin! So, new boy, what you going to do about that, then?
Break your leg.
Hey, go on. Yeah. Stop it! Had to find out if he was human.
Of course he is. He only arrived yesterday.
Good. One of us, then.
What do you mean?
Not one of them.
One of them?
Don't be silly. He doesn't know the difference.
The difference between...
Happy day, children. Now, before we begin, I want you to welcome a new member of the class. Stand up, Matthew. This is Matthew Brake, who's joining us for a few weeks. Matthew's father is an astrophysicist. Anyone know what that entails? Bob.
Study of matter and energy in relation to the stars, miss.
Rubbish. Correct, Matthew?
Yes, miss.
Now, anyone have any problems with the prep I set you yesterday? Bob, would you like to show us how you solved it? Good. Now, I must look after our other friend, so here's something else to be thinking about. Right? Off you go.
Miss Clegg?
Oh, not you, Matthew. We'll start you on something else, shall we? Just to see how you get on. Some of us have difficulty even with the simple stuff, don't we, Sandra? And I suppose it's no use asking to see your work, Jimmo. Figures are not your strong point, are they? Have you any idea what 1 and 1 mean?
His dad's a farmer, miss.
Explain yourself.